30 kilograms, her second attempt in this OWF Cup presented by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation. Maybe some communication issues. Unfortunately, technology doesn't always work the way we'd like it to, and I think we've lost connection with Vanuatu. And of course, online weightlifting, a competition conducted across the internet without the technology playing along makes things very, very difficult. So still some time remaining for AJAR. Hopefully they can come back online. The Competition Management Centre, we've lost connection. We've lost contact with Vanuatu. 20 seconds remaining on this attempt, and back with the lifter, just in time. And it's a good lift, very dramatic commencement to this competition, but a good lift for AJAR Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, 70 kilograms. Now we call the same lifter applying the 1 kilogram automatic increment for AJAR Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, third attempt, 71 kilograms. Olivia Salomea, New Zealand, please prepare. So the Oceania Weightlifting Federation taking the initiative and embracing online weightlifting, a very important way to keep certainly the weightlifting community in the Oceania region connected, as throughout the pandemic travel is almost impossible between nations. Change coming through for AJAR, 73 kilograms. So we stopped the clock. The call remains with AJAR Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, 73 kilograms. Third attempt. Yeah, so almost the only way to continue weightlifting on a regional level in this part of the world is to do it online, where air and sea travel has been suspended due to the coronavirus pandemic for quite some time now. The Oceania Weightlifting Federation, as I say, embracing the technology and being extremely supportive of events such as this, the OWF Cup, and inspiring lifters and encouraging them by putting also up significant prize money. The Oceania Federation putting up prize money for the top 3 men, top 3 women on a Sinclair Point ranking across the competition this weekend. 3,000 Australian dollars for the best lifter male and the best lifter female. AJAR Pritchard Lolo now third attempt, 73 kilograms. Olivia Salomea, New Zealand, you will be next. No lift there, but at least AJAR was able to get a result on the board in the snatch with 70 kilograms. Now we go to New Zealand, 75 kilograms, first attempt for Olivia Salomea. Elizabeth Adimem, Nauru, you will be next. Good lift. Success there in New Zealand for Olivia Salomea, 75 kilograms. And the same weight is on the barbell in Nauru for Elizabeth Adimem. First attempt, 75 kilograms in Nauru. I'll just hope that Nauru comes online with video. At the moment we don't have a video image from Nauru. The clock is counting down, and there we are connected now. 75 kilograms for Elizabeth's first attempt. 30 seconds remaining for Elizabeth to begin the attempt. Nancy Abuke, please prepare. You may be the next lifter. It's a good lift. A good start there for Elizabeth. And we'll call the same lifter, Elizabeth Adimem Nauru, second attempt, 76 kilograms. Keeping an eye on the Marshall screen to see changes coming through the electronic attempt change system that's in use for the online competition. At the moment, 76 kilograms is the call on Elizabeth. And needs to make a declaration very soon if that is going to change. So no change coming through in the first 30 seconds. It means that is the weight Elizabeth will be attempting. 76 kilograms for Elizabeth Ebimim Nauru, second attempt. And the clock continues counting down, just over 1 minute. The Oceania Weightlifting Federation investing quite heavily in these online competitions, not just with prize money for the athletes, as I mentioned before, also every competitor being awarded a sum of money. Just helps them with their daily training expenses and to continue progressing in isolation, in physical isolation at least. We're able to come together across the internet with competitions such as this, and a significant investment from the Oceania Weightlifting Federation in the technology as well required to pull all this together with online weightlifting. Is Elizabeth now 76 kilograms and her second attempt. A good lift, another good lift. So once again, we apply 1 kilogram increment. No, now the change has come through, a declaration I should say, has come through from Elizabeth, 82 kilograms. So we stay in Nauru, but the lifter changes. It's now Nancy Abuke. Nauru, first attempt, 80 kilograms. So 80 kilograms for Nancy. And she'll be followed by Megan Signal. Stop the clock, Nancy taking more weight. So now we call Megan Signal, New Zealand. 80 kilograms, first attempt. Olivia Salamea, please prepare. You'll be next. So Megan Signal, New Zealand now, first attempt, 80 kilograms. It's a good lift, a good start for Megan there on 80 kilograms. And 80 kilograms is the weight for the next lifter, and it's Olivia Salamea. We're still in New Zealand. 80 kilograms for Olivia's second attempt.
Got it.
Olivia Salamea now, New Zealand. 80 kilograms, second attempt. Apollonia Vaivai will be next. No lift. So So Apollonia will have to wait a little bit longer as Olivia takes that weight again on her third attempt. So the same lifter coming back for the third attempt, 80 kilograms for Olivia Salamea, New Zealand. 2 minutes on the clock for the lifter taking attempts in succession. And a few more changes coming through. So the next lifter will in fact be Elizabeth Adimem Nauru. So I mentioned the awards in this competition will be made according to Sinclair Point ranking across all the women's competition, and separately the men's competition. From the first session, so the progressive scores on Sinclair, on the Sinclair Point table from earlier this morning, Tori Gallagher's Australia is leading, 246 points. Next to my only Stephen Nauru, 231, and Femily Not Nauru, 223. So they're the points that the athletes in this session will be hoping to exceed. And it's Olivia now, 80 kilograms, third attempt. No lift. So Olivia's success remains that first attempt at 75 kilograms. Now we're back to Nauru and Elizabeth Admimin, 82 kilograms, third attempt. Following Elizabeth will be Megan Signal, New Zealand. So Elizabeth Adimem Nauru, 82 kilograms. It's a good lift, a good finish for Elizabeth there, 82 kilograms, and success across all three attempts. To New Zealand now for Megan Signal's second attempt, 84 kilograms for Megan Signal, New Zealand, second attempt. Sarah Cochran, Australia, will be next. Good lift. Another success there for Megan, 84 kilograms. And now we're across to Australia, 85 kilograms for Sarah Cochran, first attempt. Sarah Cochran's moved up. That change going through. We're actually not going to Australia, we're going to Fiji, which is always nice to go to Fiji, 85 kilograms. For Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji, first attempt. And at this stage, Megan Signal. I was about to say will be next, but a change coming through for Megan's next attempt, which means Nancy Abuke, Nauru, you will be next. Right now it's Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji, 85 kilograms, first attempt. The clock is down to about 25 seconds. Good lift. A good start there for Apollonia, 85 kilograms. Now back to Nauru for Nancy Abuke's first attempt, 86 kilograms. And Nauru, we need your camera turned on. So Nancy Abuke, Nauru, 86 kilograms. First attempt, We don't have vision in Nauru, we do now. So the weight of the barbell, 86 kilograms for Nancy Abuke, first attempt. Megan's signal will be next. Unfortunately has expired. 86 kilograms remains the weight. The call stays with Nancy Abuke in Nauru and her second attempt. The same weight, same lifter, 2 minutes on the clock now for Nancy's second attempt. Megan's signal, New Zealand, will be next. One and a half minutes now for Nancy to begin the attempt. 86 kilograms. It became her her second attempt, as the 1 minute time allocation expired before she began the lift on her first attempt. So the barbell must be raised from the platform before the clock counts to 0. So 1 minute remaining on this second attempt of Nancy Abuke, Nauru. Megan's signal, New Zealand, next. Nancy on the platform now, 86 kilograms, and her second attempt. And it's a good lift. A success there for Nancy on 86. Now to New Zealand and Megan Signal. Third attempt, 87 kilograms. Sarah Cochran, please prepare, you could be next. No lift. Majority of referees judging no lift on that attempt from Megan's signal. There's been a stop put on by the jury, and the decision is overturned by the jury. It becomes a good lift. Megan's signal, third attempt, 87 kilograms, good lift. And we continue now with the competition, 88 kilograms in Australia with Sarah Cochran and her first attempt. Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji, you will be next. But it's Sarah Cochran, Australia now. First attempt, 88 kilograms. Good lift, a good start for Sarah Cochran there on 88, and 88 is also the weight of Apollonia Vaivai's second attempt. So we cross to Fiji for Apollonia's second attempt, 88 kilograms. Nancy Abuke next. With 88 kilograms, we've bounced from Australia to Fiji, and then we'll be off to Nauru. Fiji now, Apollonia vivae, 88 kilograms. Good lift. Another success for Apollonia there, 88. And once again, the weight is 88 kilograms. It's now the third attempt for Nancy Abuke Nauru. So final snatch attempt for Nancy, 88 kilograms. And the next lifter will be Kiana Elliott, Australia. Nancy Abuke Nauru now, 88 kilograms, third attempt. And it's a good lift. Success for Nancy there, 88 kilograms. And a few changes coming through there. We're back to Fiji, not Australia, Fiji. 90 kilograms for the third attempt of Apollonia vivae. And following Apollonia, Hayley Whiting. So we're Fiji and then New Zealand. And it's 90 kilograms on the barbell for Apollonia vivae, Fiji. And just a reminder that although the earlier competition session was quite a small group, there was a longer break between snatch and clean and jerk. In this competition, it will be the standard 10 minutes. Apollonia vivae now, Fiji, 90 kilograms. Good lift. And a clean sweep there for Apollonia. Success with all three attempts and finishing with 90 kilograms. Now to New Zealand and Hayley Whiting's first attempt, 91 kilograms. The next lifter will be Sarah Cochran, Australia. And a good lift, a good start there for Hayley, 91 kilograms, and the same weight, 91 kilograms, is in Australia for Sarah Cochran. It's Sarah's second attempt. Just check your video, check your camera, Sarah Cochran, check your camera, Australia. We don't have video. The clock has started counting down for Sarah Cochran, Australia. We're missing your video. We're coming back now. So it's Sarah Cochran, Australia's second attempt, 91 kilograms. Hayley Whiting next. Good lift. Success there for Sarah, 91 kilograms. We'll call Sarah's third attempt now, 92 kilograms, applying the 1 kilogram automatic increment. And wait and see if a change or a declaration indeed comes through. So the call is currently Sarah Cochrane, third attempt, 92 kilograms. Kiana Elliott's taken a bigger weight. Sarah Cochrane change comes through. Stop the clock. It's 94 kilograms for Sarah Cochrane. The call remains with Sarah, 94 kilograms, and her third attempt with 1 minute 33 seconds on the clock. And the clock will recommence counting down once the barbell is ready for Sarah at 94 kilograms. And the lifter to follow will be Kiana Elliott, Australia. And the clock has recommenced for Sarah Cochrane. 94 kilograms on her third attempt. Sarah competing from Townsville in the northern part of Australia, and following her lift we'll be down to one of the southernmost parts of the continent with Kiana Elliott. And it's a good lift and a good finish there for Sarah Cochrane on 94 kilograms. Pardon me. Kiana Elliott now. First attempt, 95 kilograms. Kiana Elliott, Australia. Hayley Whiting, New Zealand, you will be next. Good lift, good start for Kiana on 95. Now it's 96 kilograms in New Zealand with Hayley Whiting and her second attempt. Kiana Elliott next. And a good lift. Another success for Hayley, 96. And Kiana Elliott has declared a heavier weight, so we'll call Hayley Whiting at 97 kilograms first. Hayley Whiting, 97 kilograms, third attempt. For the time being at least, and 2 minutes on the clock for Hayley's third attempt. A change coming through there from New Zealand. Stop the clock and change the lifting order. So it's Kiana Elliott, second attempt. Kiana Elliott, Australia, 98 kilograms. Hayley Whiting will follow. It's a good lift. Another success for Kiana Elliott, 98 kilograms. And now it's 98 kilograms in New Zealand for Hayley Whiting, third attempt. So Hayley Whiting, New Zealand, and confirming 98. Possibly trying to put a change through. We're getting 98 still at this end.
I keep putting 100 in and requesting it. Back to 98.
We'll just check another. It's quite likely that. So if we could just get New Zealand, if you're making a change, can you put it in the Teams chat, please? It appears as though the electronic system is letting you down a little bit there. We're getting the same.
What are you requesting, New Zealand?
100 kilograms for Hayley Whiting. Thank you. And 100 kilograms also for Kiana Elliott. So the call remains with Hayley Whiting.
Yep.
Hayley Whiting, New Zealand, 100 kilograms, third attempt. Kiana Elliott will be next.
Yes, Hayley. Hold.
It's a fighting attempt and a good lift. Success there for Hayley on 100 kilograms. And now 100 kilograms for Kiana Elliott, third attempt. And the final snatch attempt in this competition, Kiana Elliott, Australia, 100 kilograms. And following this attempt, there'll be a 10-minute break in the competition while the competitors prepare for clean and jerk. We can see Kiana getting some final instructions from the coach to the side of the platform there in Australia. Just over 30 seconds remaining, plenty of time to begin the attempt, 100 kilograms. No lift, unfortunately, just a little bit out in front by the look of that, but that concludes the snatch section of this competition. We will return with the clean and jerk in 10 minutes.
I'm gonna make myself a sandwich.
Welcome back to the OWF Cup, presented to you by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation. We're halfway through our second competition session and ready to commence the clean and jerk competition, with the first attempt coming from Vanuatu, AJ Pritchard Lolo, 83 kilograms. So first attempt in clean and jerk is Aja Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, 83 kilograms. And it's a good lift, a good start for Aja there on 83. We call the same lifter for the second attempt at 84 kilograms. So it's Aja Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, 84 kilograms, second attempt. And of course, the lifter gets 2-minute time allocation, taking successive attempts. We stop the clock because changes come through for Aja, 85 kilograms. 85 kilograms, second attempt. The loader's positioning the barbell there in Vanuatu for Aja Pritchard Lolo. Second attempt, 85 kilograms. This is the second competition session in the OWF Cup. A competition organised and presented by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation to help to keep the weightlifting community connected across the region, while international travel is still suspended in many places in Oceania, and even where it is possible, it's still a little bit difficult. But through the power of technology and investment, significant investment from the Oceania Weightlifting Federation, we're able to continue to compete directly against one another, come onto various platforms, but in one competition across the Oceania continental region. And 12 countries in all participating in the OWF Cup this weekend. We're currently watching Aja Pritchard Lolo in Vanuatu. And here she comes now for her second attempt, 85 kilograms. Good lift, another success for Aja on 85 kilograms that time. And once again, the call rests with Aja Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, third attempt now, 86 kilograms. Olivia Salamea, New Zealand, you will be next. So the clock has begun counting down and needs to be stopped because Aja is requesting more weight, 88 kilograms. That's her declaration on the third attempt, 88 kilograms. And doesn't change the lifting order. The call remains with Aja Pritchard Lolo, the lifter of the moment in Vanuatu. Within this in this competition session alone, We have 5 countries competing. We have athletes in Australia, New Zealand, Nauru, Fiji, Vanuatu. All able to compete head to head, if not face to face. And the Oceania Weightlifting Federation continuing to embrace the technology that makes online weightlifting competitions possible, and later in the year, I think it's towards the end of May, will be another Oceania online competition, a very special invitational competition involving the athletes from this region who will be competing for their respective countries in the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games. So a good preparation competition there being organised by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation to bring the Commonwealth Games athletes from the Oceania region together online for yet another event prior to the Games. Games, of course, beginning at the end of July through to early August in Birmingham, but the OWF Invitational for those Commonwealth Games athletes will be at the end of May. Ajar Pritchard-Lolo now 88 kilograms and her third attempt. Then we go to New Zealand. And a good lift and a good finish there for Ajar, 88 kilograms, 158 in the total. Now to New Zealand and Olivia Salamea, first attempt 95 kilograms. Following Olivia, Elizabeth Admimin Nauru.
Good girl.
Good lift. A good start for Olivia there on 95 kilograms. And 95 kilograms is also the first attempt for Elizabeth Adimim Nauru. So Nauru, camera on please. Just check your camera, Nauru. Clock has commenced counting down for Elizabeth in Nauru, 95 kilograms first attempt. At Nauru we don't have, and now we do. 95 kilograms for Elizabeth's first attempt. Olivia, New Zealand, please prepare, you're the next lifter. Good lift. A good start for Elizabeth on 95 kilograms. And Olivia's declared a higher weight, heavier weight for the second attempt, so the call stays with Elizabeth Adimim Nauru, second attempt at 96. That's the Nauru has confirmed 96. So Nauru, if you wanted more weight than that, you might need to try again with the attempt change system. Currently we're getting, there's a big change for Elizabeth, 105. So it'll be 100 kilograms. We're crossing to Fiji, 100 kilograms for Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji. And Apollonia moving up. So we're back to New Zealand now, 100 kilograms, second attempt, Olivia Salamea. So Olivia, New Zealand, 100 kilograms, second attempt. Apollonia, Fiji, you're next. No lift. So the weight remains the same, and the lifter will be Olivia Salamea, the same lifter, taking the next attempt, third attempt straight up, 100 kilograms for Olivia Salamea, New Zealand, at 100 kilograms, followed by Apollonia Vaive. So Olivia just not being able to secure that one and receive it correctly in the clean. Didn't seem to have any major problem lifting the barbell, lifting the weight, so no doubt getting a little bit of, not concerned about the weight, she wants more, so 102 kilograms for Olivia Salamea, New Zealand. The call remains on her. Olivia is the lifter, but at 102 kilograms for her third attempt. And the next lifter has changed. It will be Nancy Abuke Nauru. So Nancy, or Nauru, please prepare. You will be next. So 6 competition session program in this event, the OWF Cup for 2022. And 12 countries participating, athletes from 12 countries participating in the event across 2 days of competition. And it's Olivia Salamea now, New Zealand, and her third attempt, 102 kilograms. Just a little bit forward and on the toes again there, and unable to secure that one in the clean. But Olivia completed 95 kilograms in the first attempt for a total of 170. Off to Nauru now for Nancy Abuke, first attempt, 103 kilograms. Following Nancy, Apollonia Vaive, Fiji. Good lift. A good start for Nancy there in clean and jerk with 103 kilograms. And that same weight, 103 kilograms, is the first attempt for Apollonia Vaive in Fiji. Fiji, we don't seem to have a connection with you.
Yeah, they're Harry Elder. Change connections.
Just bringing up Fiji now. And there we go, 103 kilograms, first attempt for Apollonia Vaive. So a quick change of connection with our friends in Fiji to bring Apollonia front and centre. And for her first attempt, Megan Signal, New Zealand, you will be next. Good lift. A good start there for Apollonia, 103 kilograms. And now to New Zealand, Megan Signal, New Zealand, 104 kilograms, first attempt. Following Megan, Nancy Abuke. So from New Zealand, we'll be going to Nauru.
Down.
Good lift. Success there for Megan with 104. And Nancy in Nauru has requested more weights. So in fact, we'd still go to Nauru, but not to Nancy. We go to Elizabeth Adimim, 105 kilograms. Elizabeth and her second attempt. Elizabeth Adimim now, Nauru, 105 kilograms. At the moment, Megan Signal will be the next lifter, and that could possibly change. Nancy Abuke, please prepare. No lift for Elizabeth there, so she'll carry on to the next attempt, be the next lifter. She still has a third attempt available, so 105 kilograms is the weight. And unless told otherwise, we'll stick with that for Elizabeth Adimim Nauru, third attempt. So Elizabeth will have 2 minutes to recover from the previous effort, prepare for and commence her next attempt, 105 kilograms, and she'll be followed then, still in Nauru, by Nancy Abuke. So this competition, our program today, are all the women's categories, all the female competitors in the OWF Cup. And we're in the second session of a three-session program. It'd be very quick if it was a 3-second program, but it's not. Our final session would be the women over 87 kilograms later on this afternoon. And the awards across the competition, big cash prizes being put up by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation, $3,000 to the best lifter male, best lifter female, $1,000 for second place in both gender categories, and $700 for third place. That's Australian dollars. Sometimes it's worth a little bit. But, Oceania Weightlifting Federation putting up quite a significant amount of prize money for this event, and that'll be awarded based on the Sinclair formula, Sinclair point ranking. And prior to at the end of this session, we'll be able to update the competitors on the progressive scores as we go. Elizabeth Adimim now 105 kilograms. There's no lift again, unfortunately, for Elizabeth. Success on the first attempt with 95 kilograms and a total of 177. And we stay in Nauru. It's Nancy Abuke, second attempt, 107 kilograms. So although all the competitors are classified in their body weight categories as usual, the awards are not based on the body weight categories. They're overall best lifter awards, first, second and third across the men's competition and across the women's competition. And today is the women's competition day. The men will be tomorrow. Nancy Abuke now 107 kilograms, second attempt. And a good lift. Another success there for Nancy, 107. Now to Australia, 108 kilograms for Sarah Cochrane, first attempt. And following Sarah, Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji. It's a good lift, majority of 2 weights. Success for Sarah, 108 kilograms, and the same weight is the second attempt for Apollonia Vaivai in Fiji, 108 kilograms. And following Apollonia, we'll be crossing to New Zealand for Megan Signal at, again, the same weight. But we're in Fiji now. Apollonia Vaivai, second attempt, 108 kilograms. No lift there. Apollonia still has another attempt available, but we'll be going to New Zealand and then coming back to Fiji. It's 108 kilograms in New Zealand with Megan Signal's second attempt. Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji next.
Good. Big chest. Down.
Good lift. It's a good attempt there. Success on 108 kilograms for Megan Signal. Now back to Fiji. Apollonia Vaivai, third attempt, 108 kilograms. Kiana Elliott, Australia, please prepare. You may be next. Stop the clock. Apollonia wants 109 kilograms. $109 kilograms. Doesn't change the lifting order. Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji is still on deck with her third attempt at 109 kilograms. And at the moment the scoreboard's showing Megan Signal as the next lifter. However, with a likely change of weight there, Kiana Elliott should be prepared. For the moment, we're in Fiji with Apollonia Vaivai, 109 kilograms. And a good lift that time. Success there for Apollonia, 109 kilograms. And 199 kilograms in the total. So Megan Signal, we almost called Megan, and then the change came through nice and quickly, 113. So we go to Australia and Kiana Elliott, 110 kilograms. There's Megan Signal moving up to 113. The Kiana Elliott, 110 kilograms, first attempt. Nancy Abuke next. Good lift. A good start there for Kiana, 110. And that same weight, 110 kilograms, is the third attempt for Nancy Abuke, Nauru. The next lifter is likely to be Sarah Cochran, Australia. Good lift. Good finish there for Nancy on 110 kilograms, 198 in the total. Sarah Cochran now to Australia. Sarah Cochran, second attempt, 112 kilograms. Following Sarah, Megan Signal, New Zealand. Good lift. Success again for Sarah Cochran, 112 kilograms. And now New Zealand, Megan Signal, 113 kilograms, third attempt. It's Megan Signal, New Zealand now, third attempt, 113 kilograms. No lifts, unfortunately, for Megan on that one. Success on the second attempt with 108 kilograms, 195 in the total. And back to Australia, back with Kiana Elliott. Second attempt, 114 kilograms. Following Kiana will be Hayley Whiting, New Zealand. Good lift. Another success for Kiana, 114 kilograms. Now to New Zealand and Hayley Whiting. First attempt, 115 kilograms. The next lifter will be Sarah Cochran, Australia. So Hayley Whiting, New Zealand now, 115 kilograms, first attempt. Good lift. A good start there for Hayley on her first attempt at 115. So again, applying the 1 kilogram automatic increment to Hayley Whiting, 116 kilograms is the call for Hayley Whiting, New Zealand's second attempt. Unless or until we see a change registered. The call is on Hayley, and there's a change coming through now. Hayley taking 120 kilograms, so it will be Kiana Elliott, Australia. And Kiana also moving up, it will be Sarah Cochran, Australia, 118 kilograms, third attempt. So Sarah Cochran, Australia, followed by Kiana Elliott, Australia, followed by Hayley Whiting, New Zealand. No lift on that one for Sarah. Success on the second attempt with 112 kilograms and finishing with 206 in the total. And staying in Australia, but a different lifter, Kiana Elliott, now third attempt, 118 kilograms for Kiana Elliott. Hayley Whiting, New Zealand, next. And a good lift, a good finish from Kiana, 118 kilograms, 216 kilograms in the total. And now back to New Zealand for the last two attempts of the competition. Second attempt, firstly, for Hayley Whiting at 120 kilograms. No lift on that one, but Hayley has one more attempt, and it will be the final attempt in the competition. The third attempt for Hayley Whiting, New Zealand, 120 kilograms. And 2 minutes on the clock for Hayley to prepare for and begin this final attempt. So we're almost at the close of our second competition session in the OWF Cup, presented, organised and delivered by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation. Keeping weightlifters engaged and connected across this vast continental region, at a time when travelling from one place to another is either impossible or extremely difficult. The Oceania Federation bringing athletes together by the use of technology. And this is one of many online competitions organised by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation. Another great competition to look forward to. Of course, we've still got a session, another competition session this afternoon in the OWF Cup, and a full day tomorrow with the men's competition. But at the end of May, a very special invitational event organised by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation for the Oceania region's Commonwealth Games athletes. And that's going to be a terrific event, one to definitely look forward to and mark the calendar. Hayley Whiting now for the final attempt, third attempt 120 kilograms. The barbell went the distance that time, but unfortunately not to the satisfaction of all referees, and no lift. Hayley was successful with the first attempt in clean and jerk, 115 kilograms and 215 in the total. So that concludes the lifting in this second competition session of the 2022 OWF Cup. Just quickly recapping the lifters' totals. Remembering, of course, that the OWF Cup awards are based on overall Sinclair point ranking, but the totals of the competitors in this session: Kiana Elliott, Australia, 216 kilograms; Olivia Salamea, New Zealand, 170 kilograms; Nancy Abuke, Nauru, 198 kilograms; Sarah Cochran, Australia, 206 kilograms; Megan Signal, New Zealand, 195 kilograms; Apollonia Vaivai, Fiji, 199 kilograms; Elizabeth Adimim, Nauru, 177 kilograms; Aja Pritchard Lolo, Vanuatu, 158 kilograms; and Hayley Whiting, New Zealand, 215 kilograms in the totals. And that concludes our competition for now. Thanks for joining us, and we hope that you will join us again later today and through the rest of the OWF Online Cup across the weekend.